Dunkin' Donuts are always fresh.
I made the donuts.
We make them at least twice every day.
Time to make the donuts.
Not a few kinds, like supermarket.
Made the donuts. Time to make the donuts.
But up to 52 varieties.
The donuts. Time to make the donuts. I made the donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts, up to 52 varieties, fresh day and night. No
Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Rise and grind. Yes, rise and grind on this Monday. Yes, Monday. Sorry, get my act together. Make sure I have everything. Bing, bang, boom. Badge. Make sure we got our badge. We look professional. Rise and grind, everybody, on this Monday, June 9th. Put in the comments, is it 9th or 10th? I'll tell you right now. June 9th, bang. Monday, June 9th. It's a wet one here. And that's good. It's good. I don't mind a little rain here and there. I actually do. I would go nuts if I lived in an area where it was dry all the time. I mean, I like a little rain. I mean, there's something calming about a nice rainstorm. Even some thunder. My dogs may not think so. Let me see something. All right, looks good. Looks good. But anyway, good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's ready to roll today on a Monday. Mondays, nobody really loves Mondays, right? But beginning of the work week, you got to go make the donuts, right? As my intro just said, it's time to make the donuts. And it's about 10 of 6 here, and we are rolling. I wanted to get to something that, you know, I know I'm going to get trolled by Drew and a lot of the guys, but I think even Drew might, you know, I think he probably would agree. The numbers are the numbers, okay? We did see Dak struggle at the beginning of last year, like he's done. It's not the first time early on in the season, but he normally rights the ship. Dak Prescott is not the problem for the Cowboys. That's going to be the title of this, and we're going to get right into it. Dak is not the problem for the Dallas Cowboys until he is the problem. And what do I mean by that? What do I mean by that is, when healthy, Dak puts up stats. Dak gets wins in the regular season. As much as we don't like that he only has 2 playoff wins in 5 games, right? As much as we don't like that, or he's 2 and 5, 2 playoff wins and 5 losses. Put in a comment. I think that's it. But regardless, he's only got 2 playoff wins. As much as we don't like that, in order to get to the playoffs and have any sort of success, you need to win in a regular season. He's never had a problem with that, okay? When he stays healthy, they normally win. Those are the facts, hard numbers. Now, he's 30 years old. He'll play at 31, very young. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is at 41. Never had the devastating injuries that Dak's had. You know, Aaron Rodgers has been a direct reason why Dak has lost as well. So, listen, Dak Prescott is not the problem. Joe Milton is very, very raw. My friend Thomas Garrett will tell you, Joe Milton has all the talent in the world. There's a reason why he went in the 6th round. I'm a little, because I don't want to have the drop-off that we had in last year. If God forbid something happens. You know, if something happens, I don't want to have the drop-off. Joe Milton right now is sketch. Walker Wade likes to joke, but he's sketchy. He's got a lot of talent, but I don't know how, you know, he's going to win consistently in this league if something were to happen. I myself would be in the market, or make sure Will Grier is that. I don't know that Will Grier is or isn't. Is Will Grier, is he capable of being, like, stepping in if Joe Milton? They're going to give it to Joe Milton. They've invested in Joe Milton. They're going to give it to him. But, I think in a perfect world, you'd have Joe Milton and then a veteran, like an Andy Dalton, or maybe like a notch above who they've had in Cooper Rush over the last few years. But let's be honest. If you're going to compete with teams like the Eagles and the Detroit Lions, who might have taken a step back with Ragnow out, and other teams that are on the rise, you are going to need to not lose your quarterback. You could survive a game or two, sure. But Dak's not the problem. You want Dak starting. You want Dak in the regular season. And I heard Wade defending Dak. It's funny. Wade on every other channel, Walker Wade on every channel other than mine will defend Dak Prescott. My channel, he feels the need to shit all over all Cowboys and turn into an Eagle fan. That my Eagle subscribers love you, Wade, because of that. It's not good for my blood pressure. No. I'm chewing beats left and right. I'm chewing pure beats left and right when Wade's in the chat. But, we sit here, 98 days? 98? No, 87. Sorry, I've got a little dyslexia. 87 days, I believe, away from the Thursday night game in the link. And I hear a lot of people talking about it's the big game. No, listen. It's the big game because of one reason. It's the first game. It's a big game because it's a divisional game. What are you Eagle fans talking about that it's not a big game? We ain't no measuring stick to the Eagles other than if we beat the Eagles, it's something that we do a lot of the time with Dak as the quarterback. Sorry. You act like it's a measuring stick. Dak, I believe, is 3-3 in the link in his career. He's 500. So it's a coin cost. So if you think that it's not a coin cost with Dak this year, with a revamped offensive line, you're kidding yourself. All right? If you think you're going to win by 30, like I hear some people talking, you're kidding yourself. Now, things can happen. I'm not couching it. But Dak is a 500 quarterback on the road in Philly. He normally owns you in Dallas, as well as the Dallas Cowboys. So, don't act like it's just going to be, because I know Rob was texting me, hey, you want to bet $100? Again, I'm making content, bro. Again, you guys don't get upset if I'm having some fun. I'm allowed to have some fun. But, Dallas is a big underdog, but don't act like that. I think everybody knows deep down, you guys know deep down, that it's not going to be as easy as you think. Of course, the Eagles are, if I had to bet a lot of money on, I'm going to go with the home team. The better team on paper right now. They're coming off a Super Bowl. But we got to play a season. And in order for us to be successful, we need our starting quarterback. Dak Prescott he's very, very successful in the regular season. Albeit, I know a lot of people say, well, his record with teams over 500 and the Eagles are going to be an over 500 team. I get you. We could pull out pieces, and that's very true. But early on in the season, I think Dallas has a slight advantage as far as game plan and prep. You really don't know, other than, listen, big boys, you stop the run. It's going to take you a little bit to get it. If Dallas is humming early, if Dallas' offense is moving the ball early, Dallas could score some points early and really make it interesting. In the end, I think Eagles probably eke it out, but whereas we all know what the Eagles are going to do, right? You're going to try and stop Saquon, make Jalen beat you. Jalen did it in the Super Bowl, right? He doesn't always do it. The key, anybody who's looking to stop the Eagles is stopping the running game. But like I tell everybody, the big part is, this is where we were talking about Chip Kelly yesterday. I'm not a big Chip Kelly fan in the NFL. Primetime loves Chip Kelly, Oregon's own. Chip Kelly's systems do not work in the NFL. Remember Chip Kelly, Eagle fans? Remember he was anti-ball control and time of possession? Remember in Philly? That was a big problem. I mean, it was like horrendous. You know, you give up, your defense is suspect, you give up a touchdown, and then my man is going, hurry up, 3 and out. You give up a field goal. My man's coming out, hurry up, 3 and out, 6 and out. Now, NFL, the best defense, and I keep saying this, the best defense for everybody is to keep the Eagles' offense on the sideline. That's the best defense. Keep Saquon and the offensive line and A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith and whoever else. Keep their ass on the sideline. Tire out that defense. Be able to run the ball. I'm not saying run the 3 yards in the clouds of dust. No, I'm not saying that. Keep them on the sideline. Get up double digits. That's the recipe. Now, that's a lot easier said than done with Guantanamo Bay. You know, I don't know how we're going to live with one INT, Guantanamo Bay. Now, I'm joking, but, you know, that's the recipe. It's not a secret. It's not. It's not. I saw a couple vlogs say Eagles are going to win 15 games. They ain't no way in God's green earth that they're winning 15 games. Philly 500, I don't care who hears this. You ain't winning 15 damn games. You'd be lucky to win 12. But I haven't gotten that far into it. 15 games? Hell nah. Nah, 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 nah. Hell to the nah. Yeah, no coffee today. No coffee today. I'm not going to meet Big Dick Bitch today. I'm going to switch it up. I plan on going to the gym today. Yes, I do. So, no coffee. No coffee. I got a little pre-workout here with some ice for later. So, that'll be my allotment of caffeine. I'm trying to cut back a little bit. Got my son's wedding in September. The end of middle, I think the middle to the end of September. Towards, I think the 21st. Anyway, I got a wedding to go to. I gotta get my ass in gear. You know, this new schedule, I'm not exercising as much as I want. So, I definitely got to start watching, lay off the bread. Not 100% keto in it, but, you know. And I got to lay off the ice cream and shit. So, ice cream is a no-no for me late at night. That shit sticks to your ribs. But, yeah, Dak, this season is all about Dak Prescott. It is. And truth be told, it's all about most starting quarterbacks. And if we lose our quarterback, then it's probably not going to be a successful season. Because I don't think Joe Milton is ready to be that guy. Joe Milton's ready to compete and learn and be more consistent to go along with his athleticism. I mean, Joe Milton is what, 6'6"? No, I don't think he's that tall. He's 6'4.5", like 6. He's huge. I want to say he's 6, maybe he's 6'3". He seems tall. But anyway, in full gear, helmet, pads, he's doing a backflip. That's not easy, people. He throws the ball 95 yards in the air. Facts. Shit like that is not easy to do. So, we're gonna see. We're gonna see his competition. I think Wade is just playing like we just says, oh, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. Is he in trouble? Is he in trouble? Dak? Is Dak really in trouble? I don't think Dak's in trouble. I think Dak has to worry about Dak staying healthy. Dak is a very successful quarterback in the regular season. He just is. Clear! All right, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Going to the gym. I'm gonna try and do something when I go home from the gym, all right? Maybe do a live stream as soon as I go home. All right. Because we're going to stick to Wednesday night primetime lives. Wednesday night primetime live streams. Late.
That Guantanamo Bay don't last over here, man. That shit dead.
What is that?
That's what they call Quinyon Mitchell.
What?
You guys are right here.
They said Guantanamo Bay. That's where they said you headed.
Wow.
I said, they crazy.
Y'all ever seen Prison Break?
Stop the cap.
Ever seen Prison Break?
My captain came
They
up,
said,
man.
oh, see, now they drag. I think Eagles fans in here.
I don't care who's in
They
here.
talking about you going to Guantanamo Bay. Guantanamo Bay.
All right, so
I ain't never been locked down.